and works to overturn
sharing of bias
laws in the court.
What exactly caused this?
To follow the CDC guidelines.
Designed to initially home in on radiation emitted from a target, such as the
I don't think so. But January, all she does is January. She's like,
Jesus will meet us right where we are.
On April 14th, Michael Kratsios, the director of the White House Office of Science and Technology Policy and appointed by President Trump, delivered remarks at the Endless Frontiers Retreat.
Our technologies permit us to manipulate time and space. They leave distance annihilated.
Before this appointment, Kratsios played a key role in American tech policy that ranged from artificial intelligence to 5G.
And the choice of individuals to craft new technologies and give themselves to scientific discoveries that will bend space and time.
As discussed briefly on a recent episode of Tucker Carlson, former Republican Congressman Curt Weldon mentioned a type of technology that is commonly referred to as asymmetrical warfare.
I think he was given they both had fast-moving cancer. And that's a typical process that the agency uses overseas when they want to get rid of somebody.
I'm aware of that. Most people are not aware of that. But do you know that to be true, that is a...
I can't prove it.
No, but do you know that...
I know they both died suddenly.
The U.S. government has the technology to...
Oh, absolutely.
Infect people with fast-moving cancer.
Absolutely.
Guerrilla warfare, all-out terrorism, psy-ops, cyber attacks, and electromagnetic pulse technology all fall under this category of asymmetrical warfare, and can be found in detail going back to 2001 under the National Defense Authorization Act. The EMP Commission was established to study various aspects of electromagnetic pulse technology, and in Volume 1 of the Executive Report, it states that the damage level could be sufficient to be catastrophic to the nation, and our current vulnerability invites attack. Power grids, communication systems, transportation, financial systems, food and water, and the military, all of which encompass not only your daily life in the modern world, but also emerging technology would be affected if hit with an EMP, essentially throwing us back into the Dark Ages.
You know, in 1997, I did the first hearing on asymmetric threats. I was the chairman of the research committee, and I focused on 4 threats. And you can read about them. The first threat was the use of drones, which nobody was using then. The second was cyber attacks, which is now a big deal. The third was EMP. People don't even know what EMP is. I was the leader of that. I wrote the EMP legislation. And the fourth was cognitive warfare. People don't understand cognitive warfare. And today our intelligence agencies trying to pretend they don't know what it is. Like, oh, we don't know what that is.
But that is already being done with the psychological operation of social media, genetically modified foods, drone surveillance, and never-ending wars, much like 9/11 and the global war on terror. In short, this asymmetrical warfare is already being deployed on the American public, and some of us are still asleep to it. This is James Anthony, reporting.
Jesus will meet us right where we are.
Thanks for watching this report. Head on over to JamesAnthonyReport.com, click the live link in the description, or scan the QR code on your screen right now to support our sponsors.